It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. All that and more coming up next.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Panay Wanwu now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. But let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. Third and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike. early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Rodgers now. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Again, it's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. It's 2nd down. On the handoff. Here comes Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Third and long. Rodgers to throw. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Rodgers under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 44-yard line.
We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the 1st down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. They look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Next, from the gun, on third down. And that is incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Here's Gibson to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. As they begin, oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw, it's Rodgers. Runs it poorly. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball.
Powering forward. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Nix. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Nix to throw. Now he'll run. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Jets offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. First down for Aaron. A throw left side taken in by Corley. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP Aaron Rodgers. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again with Williams. Here's a third down and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. He takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Jets offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This complete to Corley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Another run here with Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They give to Hall. Will be brought down inside the 25. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now Zerline for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw is Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. a highly accurate quarterback, and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Broncos get back in it. It is 21-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. They'll run. This is Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Rodgers. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Rodgers to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets. Extra point try now for Zerline. His kick is good, and the Jets are able to extend the lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's across midfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Thank you.